Don't shoot. God damn it! There's people down there.
A veteran just wanted to go into town to have a bowl of dumplings, but he didn't expect to be stopped by the town sheriff. Seeing his ragged appearance, the sheriff assumed he was just a troublemaking drifter. He forced the man into his car, drove him out of town, and warned him not to step back in again, or he'd be thrown in jail. Already in a bad mood, Rambo didn't take the warning seriously and kept walking toward town, since that was the only way home. This infuriated the sheriff, who turned his car around and confronted him again, barking orders for him to leave. Rambo ignored him. Enraged, the sheriff pulled out his gun and demanded that Rambo submit to a search. Rambo, not wanting any trouble, placed his hands on the car. During the search, the sheriff found an M9 military knife and immediately assumed Rambo must be a dangerous criminal. He decided to take him back to the station for questioning. To Rambo, that knife was a symbol of his honor as a soldier, but to the sheriff, it was evidence of a crime. Soon, Rambo was taken into an interrogation room. Faced with the deputy's aggressive questioning, Rambo fell silent, staring at a window that reminded him of his days as a prisoner of war in Vietnam. The torture, the pain, the helplessness. When a cop tried to take his dog tag, Rambo didn't resist, but they discovered he was a Vietnam veteran. Even then, they didn't treat him with respect. They sentenced him to 90 days in jail and fined him $250. When Rambo took off his shirt, the scars all over his body shocked one of the young officers, who wanted to report it to his superiors. But the deputy didn't care. They began hosing Rambo down with high-pressure water, mocking him the entire time. When they took out a razor to shave him, the glint of the blade triggered his trauma. His mind blurred. He couldn't tell past from present. It was as if he were back on the battlefield again. Driven by survival instinct, Rambo exploded into action. The sheriff rushed in to help but was kicked down. Rambo's soldier instincts took over. He easily knocked out every officer, grabbed his knife, and fled the station. To escape pursuit, he hijacked a motorcycle. It was the perfect choice. Light, fast, and ideal for rough terrain. The sheriff chased him in his car, leading to a high-speed pursuit out of town. Rambo maneuvered into the woods to lose him, but the sheriff knew the terrain and kept close. However, when the road narrowed, the sheriff's car flipped over. Rambo ditched the motorcycle and ran deeper into the forest. The sheriff shouted after him, claiming he was finished, not realizing he just made an enemy far deadlier than he imagined. Reinforcements soon arrived with tracking dogs, joking that this was like a hunting game. But to Rambo, they were the prey. Armed only with a knife, his survival skills were his greatest weapon. He wrapped rags around himself to keep warm and climbed higher ground for a better tactical view. When the police helicopter found him, the deputy, still furious, opened fire without warning, attempting to kill him. The pilot protested, but the deputy ignored him. Strong winds made the chopper unstable, and Rambo realized he had no choice but to jump off the cliff.